Well, friends, I want to welcome you to the Finding Lost Civilization series. It's been a long, hot day. It's about 90 degrees where I'm at right now, but I tell you what, it's really been fruitful. I've been looking for signs of an ancient village. Where is it located? So I found an area where we'll call it the confluence of two major streams, and it's usually at these confluences that you'll find ancient village sites. And the reason being is that water is the source of life. I mean, this stream that we're about to see is truly fantastic. As a matter of fact, I'm going to jump in there to cool off. So anyways, I invite you to come trek with me. I know this will be a fabulous journey. Friends, this is what Finding Lost Civilizations is all about. It's to experience what the ancients once did. Well, friends, we're at this wonderful Salinan village site. We've found well over 100 mortars. We call this site the Bear Claw Village because there's a natural outcrop of rock over here that resembles a bear claw. But look at this directly in front of us over here. This is a little, I guess, cul-de-sac area in these rocks. As we started coming closer, we started to notice right here in front of us. See, I thought it was just a dark area behind a tree, but it's actually a cave. I'll tell you, this is fantastic. Now, I haven't gone in there yet, so we're going to go in there together. You're going to see what I see at exactly the same time. So anyways, let's go in here. Oh my goodness, this is really, really fantastic. You know, finding these is, you know, I don't want to say it's rare, but you don't often find this. Look at this, my goodness. All right, here we go. All right, the first thing that I see, look at the ceiling over here. These are fire-blackened ceilings. So that means that ancient man once resided in here. He had fire in here to cook food, to stay warm at night. Well, let's crawl in a little bit. Right now, here at the entrance, it's about 4 feet tall. And as you go towards the end, I would say it's about 3 feet tall. So actually, this is a really good, what I would call a sleeping position. So let's go forward a little bit over here. Oh my goodness, okay. One of the things that I'm looking for, okay, here's the blackened ceiling right there above us. But I'm looking here to see if I can find any food preparation sites, in other words, mortars. I don't see any at this point, but let's go forward just a little bit more, okay? All right, I don't see any snakes. I don't see any bees. You have to be careful for animals that now probably live in these caves, but I'll have to say I don't see any signs of animals here. Right over here in front of us, there's a hollowed out area. This could very well be what I'll call a cooking shelf, because right above it over here, the ceiling is very dark. Okay, I'm going forward. I'll tell you, this is truly, truly fascinating. Now, I don't have a flashlight, or otherwise I'd light up the front of this cave, or I should say the back of the cave. But it goes back at least another, I would say 30 feet. And all along this wall over here, I can see the blackened ceiling. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around and let's take a look at the entrance over here from this vantage point right here. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? And a tree hides this spot. I tell you, this is truly fantastic. I tell you, I am elated to have come across this site. Well, friends, this is fantastic. I found another shelter. Look at this. This is really fantastic. It's at least 6 feet high. I'm standing right here along this shelter area. Look at this here. Look how dark the ceiling is over here. There were fires over here, my friends. Look at that. Okay, look at the view from here. It is absolutely fantastic. My goodness, look at that. I'll tell you. But here's something really, really beautiful. Okay, we're coming back here. There's a step up. Okay, I'm going to step up, and right over here we have a food preparation site. I tell you what, this is absolutely gorgeous. The view here is what I'll call $1 million view. Look at this. Can you imagine waking up here in the morning and looking out to this? I'll tell you, this is truly fascinating. Well, friends, I hope you've enjoyed this short trek that we've taken to this ancient Native American village site. The people that once lived here today are known as the Salinan People. You might ask yourself what is so fascinating about finding several mortars, milling stations, and rock shelters. Well, if you understood the history of the Salinan people, you would realize how fortunate we are to have seen this site. In 1771, the Spanish arrived to this area and established a mission. Now, once the mission was built, the Padres started recruiting the local natives to come, work, and live at the mission. They provided them food and gave them trinkets. However, unbeknownst to the natives, that once they arrived at the mission, they were unable to leave. Use of their language was restricted, and they were not able to practice their culture. Now, this continued for many years until 1833, when the mission system was disestablished here in what was known as Alta California. However, it took a great toll on the Salinan people. For 5 generations, they were unable to practice their culture and speak their language, and therefore much of their history has been lost in time. And so I invite you to continue trekking with me so that we can seek further knowledge.